Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina. Today I'm going to be working in my collage journal, and I'm going to be working on week 25. I'm working on getting caught up. I think I've done 4 of them this week. Been busy on it. So this week we need, I'll just put this to the side with that, a piece of furniture. So I found this piece in a magazine, and I did a pretty botchy job of cutting it out, but we're going to use it anyway. I'm not feeling so great today, and my hands are hurting, so I didn't cut it out very good, but it's going to work. A doodle, I have this Bo Bunny set of stamps, and I'm going to use that as my doodle. Well, I know it's not my own doodle, but it's a doodle. Doesn't say it has to be my own doodle. Something that makes a sound in a pattern, and I had to really think about that. And we have Amish here, and if you've ever been on the road behind them, you hear clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, and it is in a pattern. An eating utensil, I found this in an old, I don't know, I think it was McCall's pattern from McCall's magazine, I don't know, 1970 something. And so I cut it out. It had the whole set, but the fork was the only one that was whole. The rest of them, you know, they were cut off here. So I cut out the fork. A list, I have this list. It looks like a list of room and board for somebody that was in the hospital and what their bill is. And then an illustration, and I have this one. And if you will give me just a moment, I have got to turn off the fan. I forgot to. Okay. Sorry about that. I realized it was still on. I was listening to a little bit of one of my videos to see which one it was, you know, to upload it. And I thought, that is loud. That video is loud. Okay, so we're going to put this one on here on the background. Not much of it will show, but we're going to put it on there. Now, I'm going to want to be able to make a pocket for this, because with all of these, there's not going to be room for this. So, let me get my glue magazine. Put this down here. Oh, that's weird. I must have cut something out of there. And get my glue gun here. So I'm going to, well, first thing I might do is make me a mark there, because last time I tried to do this, I ended up putting glue all over it and messing up my idea. So when I pick that up, I'll remember when I finish gluing the page that there's a reason there's no glue there, dummy. Last time I totally messed up my idea and I put glue there. I went to put my thing in the pocket and I couldn't get it in the pocket. I thought, why won't this go in my pocket? It was totally glued up. Oh, I cut something out of that page too. This must have been a good one. Oh, look, I just did it. I just did it. Thankfully, this rolls right off. I cannot be trusted with a glue gun. Okay, let's get this off. Chicken tetrazzini, that looks good. Let's take that off too. We're going to set that off to the side, so that looks good. Let's see if it takes like 50 ingredients or something. Things I don't have. Okay, now stop. 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 Okay, here we go. Get my fingers off the button. Always get it a little bit crooked. Always. Scissors. Alright, I've had this piece of paper forever. And it just finally became the right one. Isn't that pretty? I rarely get rid of stuff. I mean, if it's hideous, I will. If hideous to me, it doesn't mean it's hideous to somebody else, but if I find it hideous, I will. Oh my goodness. See, I'm just not doing good today. Whew. Alright, now, where's my pocket? Right there. Gotta get that in there. Probably, you know, I probably should put that on a piece of paper, shouldn't I? And I'm gonna have to cut it down. Okay, so let's put that on a piece of paper, and I didn't plan to do that, so I just need a piece of paper. A scrap of paper here. I have scraps. What am I thinking? I have scraps. Let's see. Is that big enough? That's big enough. That would work probably. Let's cut it right. But that's pretty. That's pretty. Let's use that. Put it so that the blue is showing through. Okay, let's get this back out. This part was unplanned, but it's not going to slide in and out of there by itself. It's just going to crumple up. Can you see what I'm doing here? Put it on there. And we'll give it a minute to dry here. I think I put it crooked. We're going to cut it some to make it the size to go in there. I did put it crooked. I don't think I can't do that. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna get some ink around the page. I don't know. I'm not feeling good, so I'm kind of making a mess, I think. Okay, so my phone's going to start. My husband and I both don't feel the greatest today. I don't know. And then one of our friends stopped by to see if we had any grandkids here because their Bible school starts. There's 2 churches here in our little town. We live in a little village, and the Bible school starts at her church tonight. And our grandchildren went when they've been here. And he told her I didn't come to the door because, well, he was feeling okay at that point. But he said that I was feeling under the weather. And she said, you know, that was kind of going around the town. And, oops, I didn't get this one. So, I don't know. But several people in town weren't feeling very well. Of course, she's walking around, knocking on all the doors, so she probably know. Plus, she usually always knows what's going on with the town people. You know, there's always that one person that kind of always knows. I mean, if you live in a city, you may not know that. In a little village, there's usually that one person. It's not me. I always said, neighbor's house could burn down, and I probably wouldn't know it. And it almost happened. It would have happened, except I woke up in the middle of the night. I had to use the restroom, and I looked up at the ceiling. I was like, what are those lights on our ceiling? Yeah, it's the fire engine's lights. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had a clue. Okay, let's cut this thing down. And cut it as close as I think I can. I think I'll leave that on there. I hope that'll look okay. At the top I gotta put a thing on. What you call it? Tab. I'm gonna get a tab. Okay, so let's pick out a tab. Oh, well, here, I'll just use this thing since I just put my... Okay. Oh, there's my thing. Let's see. I got lots of tabs punched, so I decided we could just pick one out of here. And I really think maybe the one on top might work. Okay, what about this wood one? It's not really wood, is it? There's a newspaper one. That's not bad. Kind of think the newspaper one, or this one. That's a map. Well, I'm going to use the newspaper one. Yeah, we're going to use the newspaper one. I can't get these back in here like I had them. I had them in there so neat. But you kind of have to have them in there neat or they don't fit. That's the thing. I remembered after I said that, when I said I'm not going to have them in there neat, I thought, oh, if I don't, they don't fit. I gotta get back in the habit. I used to just have my whale punch on my desk, and when I got through with a project, I would punch some punches with key punches, like this punch. I would punch with that, and I would punch with my whale punch, and this one, I made that, and some of these stamp punches and stuff like that. And I have gotten out of that habit. And when I was in the habit, I was using them a lot. And it's a good way to use up those tiny scraps and use them. And when I'm not punching them, I forget about them. And it's also good to just have them on the grab, like right now. We didn't have to find a scrap piece of paper to punch. And all that jazz. Okay, so I think right in the middle. What do you guys think? I think so. Okay. This is the part that's going to take the longest today. I'm sorry it's taken so long for this. Okay, so then this is going to slide right down in there. Right there. Okay, now, I think I kind of had this a little bit figured out. This is huge, I know. But what I was thinking was put it there. If I put the furniture here, you can still see pretty much most of it. You don't get to see this part, but you can still see the train and the water. You get the idea. And then I thought put this right here, I think. And put this right here. I don't want to cover up the balloon, because that's why I left it so big, is I like the balloon. Okay, I need a drink real quick, I'm sorry. Okay. Oops. Oh, I can't get the glue. Okay. And then put this right here. I think that's okay. If I move that up like that, you can see all of it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, so we need to put this down. I think, no, my glue gun won't work. Okay, I just went through all that trouble to get that glue on that lid on that glue, or that stick pin in that glue. Getting it over here as close to the edge and as far down as I can without going over into the binding. Okay, that might cause a problem with that silverware because I didn't have that as far over when I was trying that out, so I hope that doesn't cause a problem with that silverware. Oops. I hope. I didn't think about that when I just did that until after I did it. I was thinking about this thing. That right there. Some glue there to rub off. I don't think I got glue on those little knobby things. I'm sorry, I got closer to me. Okay. My friends and I are going to a rubber stamp convention, and I hope somebody is there that has made tops. Buy me some. 2 of them. I think I better put this one on next, and I don't know why I just did that because I need my glue. Can you say not with it today? Just a little tip onto this just to connect it. I wonder if I should have had that there. Oh well. We'll see what I've done here. Oh, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Doesn't cover up much at all. Now let's see about the silverware. Oh no, it covers up the person. Silverware is going to have to go elsewhere. Well, I don't want to cover up paid in full. It can go right there. Oh, creepy. I turned it over to put glue on it. Oops. If I remember right, that guy on the other side had like this vinyl doll. I kind of like that there, covering up that the edge of the picture. Okay, now I gotta do some stamping. Okay. Oh, I put my thing away. Okay, here we go. I got that really dirty. My last video. Or not my last video, I was making an envelope for a friend, a card I was sending to a friend. Do it. I was thinking if I should do it second generation. There's some doodling. There's some doodling. I don't think I want it anywhere else. Do I want it right in here? I want to connect it there in the picture. If I do, I want it second generation, so I gotta get my paper. Okay, let's do this. What can we lose? A pretty picture? Alright, let's get it off there. And let's connect it right like that. There we go. Doesn't look bad. Kind of like it. But I wouldn't have worn it first. I like that it's lighter. Oh, I see a place I need to glue down. This little leggy here needs to glue down. Okay, I think I'm through with stamping, I think. I had other stamps to get out that had swirls, but I needed this one for the bee. I did a bee thing, the bee and the little honeycombs and stuff. So I just decided to do this one, because why get out of a whole other one if I had this one out. I just decided to do this one. Okay, now for my stamp. Okay, yeah, 7/3/23, July. Right there. It'll fit right here. Let's go right there. Right there. All right. So, stand up and let's look at this. Let's pull this out. A piece of furniture is right here. A doodle is all over it. Something that makes sound is our clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. Our Amish horse. Well, all horses do it, but here when we get behind them, especially when we're on the blacktop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. An eating utensil is right here, and a list is right here, and the bonus illustration is right here. So I'll show this to you up close. And then this just goes right in this pocket. Okay, thank you for joining me today. You have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.